What's up, guys? Welcome to my first video on this new channel about personal finance. If you like me, you have engaged a colleague, a friend, a family, or someone you trust in a conversation involving you feeling poor or believing that you are poor. Their response to your question is always structured in such a way that tells you that you are not working as hard as you can. You don't have the educational level to get the wages you want, or you don't have the right job. The response is always intended to make you feel as though it is your fault. Today, I will give you 6 reasons why is it you may feel poor or you may believe you are poor. The first one is taxes. Depending on your income, you're paying anywhere between 20 and 39% of your income in taxes. Every time you spend money on transportation, housing, food, clothing, energy, or you pay a bill, you're paying taxes. When you include that to your federal and state taxes, the average individual is paying anywhere between 50 and 55% of their net income in taxes. Most financial experts don't mention this because they don't see it as something he or she or you as an individual can actually change, since this is a government issue. And they are correct, unfortunately. The second reason why you may feel poor is wages. Economists and other specialists may have you believe that wages has not risen from 1970 to the present. In fact, most of them use the phrase wage stagnation. However, their response always accounts for inflation. If you don't include inflation, wages has risen consistently over the past years from 1970 to the present. When you include inflation, it shows that wages has only risen by 12 cents. This is an intentional behavior by economists so as to give us the perception that we are not earning more money when compared to our parents. The truth is we are earning more money. And this brings me to the third reason why you may feel poor: inflation. Everything the US tries to keep inflation at a 2% annually. Since the pandemic, inflation has reached a 40-year high. This means all basic goods, housing, transportation, food, clothing, energy has drastically increased. However, the pace at which our wages/salary grow has not kept pace with inflation. Thus, it appears as if we are not being paid more, when in fact we are. It's just that things are more expensive now. The fourth reason why you may feel poor is job insecurity. This morning, I read an article. A, an individual was working for one of the big tech companies for 20 years, and they fired this individual via email. In the 30s, 40s, 50s, and the first half of the 70s, companies had a responsibility to all the stakeholders: the employees, the customers, and the investors. Their focus was to create an environment that benefits everyone while making marginal profit. Today, it's the complete opposite. The focus is on one set of stakeholders which are the investors, which means the company focus is only on making profit. And the biggest cost for any company is its labor. Thus, if you want to cut costs, you tend to fire people. This is currently what's happening in the tech sector here in California. As a result, people no longer feel secure in their jobs. They're always looking for another job. They're looking for the next thing because they're not sure if the company they're presently at will keep them or wake up one day and decides to fire them. Yeah. The fifth reason why you may feel poor or think you are poor is your desires are not in line with your income. That is to say, your wants, your needs cannot be supported by the amount of money you are making. This leads you to feel as if you are not making any progress in your life. Yeah. And I believe the final reason for why you may find yourself being poor is the way a company behave these days. In the 50s, 60s, and 70s, companies felt a great responsibility to the worker. They would focus on providing a solid retirement base, providing a solid healthcare base for employees. Today, that responsibility has shifted from the company to the individual. Thus, more of our income is being used for such things as healthcare, retirement savings, and other issues that companies in the past used to cover. Okay, guys, I think that's it for this one. This is my first video. I'm excited about this brand new channel, and there is so much more to come. I hope you subscribe and join me for some really, really good and exciting information. All right. Talk to you guys in the next one. Until then, spend wisely.